Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa. The name of this channel is called Gnostic Knowledge, and what I am doing on this channel is sharing the information regarding Gematria. Gematria is the encoding of numbers within our letters and words, and our alphabet are in fact numbers. So once you begin to delve into what Gematria is, you will begin to see how this code is being used and has been used for hundreds and hundreds of years. This code goes all the way back to Babylon, as a matter of fact, and Kabbalists use it the most. And the way it's being used today goes all the way back to the 1600s. So they've had a long time to, and the cabal, they've had a long time to orchestrate the world as we see it today. They've had so many years head start, and plus they have minions from every race working for them, because the Jesuits are the ones who run the world. They really are, once you get to know this code. But anyway, the way that I am sharing this information now is that I am going to be reading blogs of people from the truth community, the people that are decoding news stories and sports and history, and I'm going to be reading their blogs, and because they put a lot of hard work into decoding. Now I do soft decodes most of the time, or if it's something that's really important to me, I'll decode it, but not on the daily basis as say for instance Zachary K. Hubbard, and that's how I found out about Gematria, via Zachary K. Hubbard, and I am so glad I found this information. But he's been blogging every day since 2013. Simple Truth Television, he's a hard blogger. He does great work. Jonathan, he's with Zach every Sunday. I like his decodes. This work is phenomenal. Decoding and knowing Gematria, it just exposes everything, because everything is done by this numerical code. And it's amazing that the more you try to share this information with your friends or people that you care about, or people in general, because everybody who speaks English should know this code, but they can't get it. They don't see the significance of knowing this information. But I thank the Most High every day that I know this information. Can I change the world by myself? Of course not. No. But just knowing this information, I think it can help you avoid a lot of things. But anyway, today this evening, it's nighttime now, I'm going to be reading from Gematria Altium blog page. And I haven't been on this blog page in a while, but I do like the work on this blog page, and I can't wait to read this one. And I chose the blog that she's done. It's from November 9th, 2020, referring to Kobe Bryant. And so that he's been a big news story all this year, and so many other deaths that have happened this year, because the word death in Gematria terms equates to 20. And let me just see which cipher it that it equates to 20 in, and we're in the year 2020, so that's why we're getting so many reported deaths. Death equals 20 in the full reduction cipher. So just knowing this code and understanding it, it opens your mind to such a different level of knowing things that it is amazing. But as I was saying, but this is how I'm sharing Gematria now, is through other people's blogs. Simple Truth Television, he does videos as well, but he does a really good job at blogging as well. And he has a book that's going to be coming out I forget what date he was. As a matter of fact, let me look. I think I still have his tab up here. And his book is going to be released February 7th of 2021. So I can't wait for my copy, to get a copy of that book. I will definitely purchase that. And the name of his book is called Gematria Murder. And it is written by Simple Truth, and his name is Arthur Picardo. So yeah, I can't wait for his book to come out, and I'm sure it's going to be very informational. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of people that are in the truth community, and I am glad to be a part of it. And I want to share their work to keep myself busy too, and to keep myself abreast of all this information that's taking place every day, and to keep their work relevant. And for people who may not even know about these channels or these blog pages, that they can go and look into this information themselves. So with that said, I am going to be reading about Kobe Bryant from Gematria Altium, A-L-T-U-M, gematriaaltum.blogspot.com. So be sure you check out their blog page. And of course, I'm still not able to share my screen. I've done everything, I followed every prompt. I followed everything, but for whatever reason, the interactive page for OBS, it does not display a scroll bar. So the page is active and it is showing in the window as I'm manipulating the other web page, but it will not scroll up and down. And so I do not know what else to do. So I am going to read like I've been reading, and hopefully I do have my iPad here, so if there's something very pertinent that I need to show you, I will show you on my iPad. Like I have the picture of Kobe Bryant and his family dressed up that I will show you guys in a minute. But anywho, so I am on Gematria Altium blog page, and I would like to read their the opening on their page. And it says, "Welcome to our blog. Here, we discuss the language of gematria. Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases using the English alphabet. This is the language of our world elite, and they use this code daily in entertainment, news, sports, and politics. We decode the deeper riddles. They live, but we sleep no more." Absolutely. I really like that, because once you awake to gematria, like I said, you probably can't change the world, but you can change the world around yourself by knowing this information. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. This was posted by, oh my goodness, and I do not want to mess up your name, but it is Sanyensi Altum. All right, Sanyensi Altum, and that name is spelled S-A-N-Y-E-N-S-I, and their last name is Altum. Okay, I didn't realize that was your last name. That your name was. I didn't know what Gematria Altium, but got it now. Produced by Sanyensi Altum, and this video was posted November 9th, 2020. Kobe Bryant and the Halloween Connection, Part 1. And it starts off with a picture of Kobe Bryant and his family posing for Halloween, and such a gorgeous family, I wish I had cool costumes like that for Halloween when I was doing Halloween. I don't do any of that stuff anymore, but it's just amazing. Anyway, let's go. So in this decode, we want to present a very important find. Kobe Bryant dressed up as the Wizard from The Wizard of Oz for Halloween 2019. His whole family joined him and dressed up as the Wizard cast also. What was interesting about this was the fact that Kobe only dressed up in 2019. If you check his Instagram page, you can see he has no prior costumes. So why, right? What was the purpose? If we analyze the photo shared on Kobe's Instagram, we see that Kobe is posing with a clock on his youngest, okay, I know I messed that totally up, so let me reread that. If we analyze the photo shared on Kobe's Instagram, we see that Kobe is posing with a clock, and his youngest daughter, Bianca, is holding the heart clock toward Gianna, who is dressed as the Tin Man. And I will show you that one more time so you can really see that Kobe, I hope you can see that when it's not too blurry. But Kobe has a clock on his clothing, and the little baby girl is holding the heart clock right next to Gianna, the Tin Man. Okay. So, and if you know the Wizard of Oz story, you know this heart clock is no mistake, since the Tin Man's biggest desire was to have a heart. Therefore, the clock is Gianna's prop and not Bianca's. So how fitting that the two people who happen to die in 2020 have a clock on them. And as we know, time equates to 20. And time equates to 20 in the full reduction cipher. And it equates to 61 in reverse ordinal. Halloween leaves 61 days left in the year. Okay, so October 31st, 2020 left 61 days left in the year. The 61 is extremely important, and we will present more on this number as we go along. Now let's focus on the headline below. Kobe Bryant, wife Vanessa, and their 4 daughters rocked adorable Wizard of Oz costumes for Halloween. We want to present how this was a ritual and how Halloween will be a day to watch this year. It will and has delivered many riddles. First and foremost, we want to show you the first thing that stood out about Kobe Bryant, who died at age 41, along with his 13-year-old daughter, in a very 41 covered ritual. Remember? Kobe Bryant, born in 1978, died in 2020 at age 41. If we check the span from Kobe and Gianna's death on January 26th till Halloween, we get a span of 9 months, 5 days. And Kobe died at age 41, right? Well, no mistake here, friends. Halloween equates to 95 in English ordinal, so there goes your 9-5. 9 months, 5 days, that represents 95, okay? So Halloween equates to 95 in English ordinal. Halloween equates to 41 for reduction. Halloween equates to 41 in Jewish reduction. And Halloween equates to 95 in Jewish ordinal. It's crazy. Okay? So the word Hallows Eve equates to 41 in full reduction. Kobe Bryant equates to 41 in full reduction. Now, this is Gianna Bryant's entire name, okay? Her full name. Gianna Maria Honore. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but her name is spelled O-N-O-R-E. So, Gianna Maria Honore Bryant. Anyway, her complete name equates to 95 in Jewish reduction. And, you know, and what it just said, the span of, it said here, if we check the span from Kobe and Gianna's death on January 26th until Halloween, we get 9 months, 5 days, which is representative of 95. And Kobe died at age 41. So Halloween, 95 and 41. You know, this stuff is just, it is just mind-blowing. And then we have Gianna Honore Bryant, Gianna and O-N-O-R-E Bryant. That equates to 95 in reverse full reduction. Kobe was 41 and Gianna was 13. LA equates to 41 and 13 as well as Oz. 41 is the 13th triangular number. Kobe was the wizard and not by accident. The word wizard, well, the phrase, the wizard, that equates to 113. Kobe Bryant equates to 113 in English ordinal and 58 in reverse full reduction. And so the word the wizard equates to 113 in Jewish ordinal, okay? The Wizard of Oz equates to 58, just like Kobe Bryant equates to 58 reverse full reduction. And Gianna Honor Bryant equates to 113 reverse full reduction EP. And I forget what the EP stands for at this moment, but if you visit gematrianator.com and you are typing in any of these words or phrases, just be sure to hit all ciphers, and you will see this cipher as well. But most of the time when you're using when you're doing decodes, especially from things in the mainstream, you only need really the 4 base ciphers. But don't think for 1 minute the other ciphers are not relevant. They are, and they all coincide with each other. So yeah, all of these ciphers are very relevant. Okay. So one more thing now, Gigi Bryant, that name equates to 58 in full reduction. The name Bryant equals 26. The word Tin Man equals 26, and both of those are in full reduction. The name Gianna equates to 26 in Jewish reduction. All Hallow Tide equates to 53 in full reduction, and All Hallow Tide equates to 73 in reverse full reduction. Gianna and Kobe equates to 53 full reduction and 73 in reverse full reduction. Okay, and let me just look up All Hallow Tide again. I know it's a holiday, but I forget exactly because I looked it up earlier. And so All Hallow Tide, All Saints Tide, or Hallowmas season is the Western Christian season encompassing the Triduum, Triduum. I don't know what that is. I gotta look that word up. Triduum of All Saints Eve, All Saints Day, and All Souls Day, as well as the International Day of Prayer for the Persecuted Church and Remembrance Sunday in some traditions. BS. Sound don't make no sense. But oh, I forgot. I gotta look up what is the word Triduum. Let me see what that is, and then we'll move forward. Triduum. Oh, I don't know where I'll do that. DUU. Here we go. So, what Triduum means, I will say. Okay. Forgive me. I want to know what this is. Okay, the definition of Triduum. I wonder will it say how to pronounce it.
Triduum.
Oh, see, I'm pronouncing it totally crazy. Listen to that. Triduum. Excuse me, Triduum. So, the definition of Triduum: a period of 3 days of prayer, usually preceding a wicked Roman Catholic feast. Okay. It's crazy. And forgive me if any of you are Catholic and you don't know what Gematria is, but once you learn Gematria and you realize that the Catholic Church are the Jesuits and they've given everybody their religions, you will start to think twice about, what they're standing for. Anyway, moving right along. Okay, so it says, now before we go any further, we want to point out something we discovered back in June when Joel Schumacher died. a death we predicted months in advance. Okay, one of the reasons we knew Joel would pass was because the theme song for his Batman movie was from the band The Smashing Pumpkins. Okay, Kobe died in Calabasas, which is pumpkin in Spanish. Coincidence? Wow, didn't know that. We decoded this find and will link the decode below. Please read it. It is quite interesting and is a help for anyone trying to decode on their own. So let's check out this link that they provided here. And Joel Schumacher death prediction. Alrighty, and then we'll go back. Alright, correct predictions. We have predicted a nice amount of deaths this year. Here is another correct prediction. Okay, so I don't know if it's a nice amount, but I follow. I get it. Joel Schumacher, director of Batman films and Lost Boys, dies at 80. We will provide the scenario of our conversation on April 4th. Interesting because there is a definite organic side to this code and we have seen it play out in our lives. The word kill has gematria of 44. So it was interesting that I predicted this death on this date. So, and they have the, matter of fact, I want to show you that as well. So let me scroll down to Joel Schumacher and, show you their prediction on his death. April 4th of 2020. And I hope you can see that. Is that too? You know what? Maybe I need to turn this light off. I wonder will that be any better. I don't think so. Terribly sorry, but they did make a prediction. And I will just read it to you. So, April 4th, 2020. And it says, I think I know who is going to die next. And it's in the response, what did you find out? And he said, since this pandemic is rat, R-A-T, and bat, B-A-T related, rat and bat related, and Joker was the highest awarded film, it's almost a must that someone related to the Batman series passes by the numbers. Wow. And the response to this person's comments, the person said, yes, that's true. And it goes on. And then the person that's making the prediction goes on to say, it's interesting because there's only 2 directors who have directed who are from New York. The Joker received 11 nominations. Todd Phillips and Joel Schumacher. As you can read above, the prediction reads, it is a must for a person related to the Batman series to die. I was so certain this would occur to this man because he fit the riddle. We want to briefly show you how we came to the conclusion that this would occur to Joel Schumacher. First and foremost, I found this because of a Cardi B riddle. Wow, and I just read earlier today from Simple Truth Television's blog page about the young man Guzman who was sacrificed for Cardi B. See, this stuff, these people just stay in the news. Anyway, let me begin again. It said, first and foremost, I found this because of a Cardi B riddle, and that led me to see connections with the Joker movie. It made the riddle more clear and perfect, and it was certainly one of the easiest to ever find. The Joker movie was directed by Todd Phillips and played in New York City. There are only 2 directors from New York City who have directed Batman movies, Todd and Joel. This caught my eye because the Joker was nominated for 11 awards, and New York is the 11th state. So, and it goes on to show Oscar 2020 nominees: Joker leads with 11 nominations. Okay. And then below that, you got list of United States. Well, list of U.S. states and their order of statehood. So the state, number 11, New York. Date admitted or ratified was July 26, 1788. Wow. What also made this prediction easy was that it was Kobe related. Okay, so here goes another text between these from these people. Oh well, a text. Here we go. All right. So it says Todd Phillips and Joel Schumacher. Did I miss one above there? Nope. There you go. And Todd Phillips' Joker sets in the year 81. What's extremely interesting is this Schumacher is born in New York, in 1939. Right, and he made the 1997 Batman and Robin, which released on June 12th. Or, dang, 12/6, and that can be read as 126. What's crazy about this is that the feature song from this is called The Beginning is the End, and it's by the band Smashing Pumpkins. Wow, that's crazy because Kobe smashed in Calabasas. Pumpkin in Spanish. Wow, see, I would never find this stuff because, I mean, I didn't know Calabasas equates to, it means pumpkin in Spanish. It's crazy. All right. And then it continues. This appears to be a response, I guess. Okay. What's extremely interesting is this Schumacher is born in New York in 1939. Okay, I guess that's a repeat of the first one, so because I just read that. Okay. The film releases 79 days to the director's birthday, making it almost the perfect movie to get killed for. It's also 115 days to Joker release. Okay, so if I messed that up, I'm sorry to a point, and I apologize, Gematria Altium. But you can definitely go to gematriaaltum.blogspot.com and read this to get a clear understanding of what they've written. Well, I mean, I can understand what has taken place. I mean, it's crazy, you know. But presentation does mean a lot. Okay, so moving on. The band I mentioned above is very related to Kobe's death. Their drummer is named Jimmy Chamberlin, and Kobe's death was predicted in the cartoon Chamberlain Heights. I remember that. Wow. Jimmy Chamberlin, Wikipedia. I'm going to skip this link, but man, the people that produce this webpage, they are very thorough. So it is amazing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go back to Kobe and his family, but you can definitely read more about wherever they have a link. You could read more about this information. So I'm going to continue on here. It says Kobe died in Calabasas, which is pumpkin in Spanish. Coincidence? We decoded this find and we'll link the decode below. Please read it. And this is when they're talking about Joel Schumacher and the death, and I just left that page. So moving right along. Okay. The Joel riddle was perfect and totally makes more and more sense now. The decode connected George Clooney, Batman, and Kim Kardashian. Remember, her father was named Robert George Kardashian. Kobe Bryant was said to have died in Calabasas, as mentioned, and that matters because Kim and Kanye lived blocks away from the crash site. Now, I do remember that. I remember Zachary K. Hubbard bringing that out in his video. And wow, okay. All this is truly a web search away. Okay, now look what Kanye got Kim for her birthday this year. Kim Kardashian's father resurrected as hologram in birthday present from Kanye West. Man, I wonder would I want something like that for my birthday? Like, would I want to see my parents? I mean, of course you want to see your parents, but in that way. You know, I'm not knocking technology, so I don't know. But it just seems kind of eerie. Okay, a hologram of Robert George Kardashian. The last hologram story was Tupac. I remember that one. A few years back. Probably a lot of years back. But you know, everything's... when I think something has just happened last week, it's been years ago. So, let's see. We connected Tupac to George Floyd. What is interesting about Kim is her name, Gematria. Okay, so the word Halloween equates to 95 English ordinal and 41 for reduction. The name Kimberly equates to 95 English ordinal and 41 in for reduction. So she matches Halloween in 2 out of the 4 ciphers. Okay. We have covered the importance of all these rituals way before they happen, and here again, we see it is no mistake. We don't want to brag, but we have been on point in most of our posts. The Robert Kardashian decode was about genocide, which is terrifying since it is starting to look like Halloween might be a bad day in the following years. We will post our Kardashian and Tupac decode below. So, and they have 3 links below here. Robert George Kardashian decode 1, 2, and then they have Tupac and the Beast System George Floyd. And I will eventually read those, but not tonight. But please do yourself a favor and go to these blogs. But then again, I don't know how long this blog is. It looks like it's kind of long. But who knows? May have time to go. But I'm going to continue on this page of Kobe Bryant. Okay. What we want to say is that all of this is no mistake. Because as we all know, George Floyd was a huge ritual this year after Kobe and Gianna passed. Remember, Floyd's daughter was also named Gianna. George Floyd also connected to LA, the finals, and LeBron. The name George is 39 in Gematria, and Kim went from 39 to 40. So, what a perfect gift to end her 39 years. All this matters because Kobe picked the movie from the perfect year to connect all riddles full circle. Wow. The Wizard of Oz. And that movie was released August 11th, 1939. The word George equates to 39. Okay. The movie released on 8/11 or 1/18. A number connected to death, and all the people involved are dead, allegedly. Tupac, Kobe, Robert, and Floyd. The movie Kobe chose to portray is at the following age by the time of Halloween 2020. So let's see how old the movie Wizard of Oz is. So from Friday, August 11th, 1939 to Saturday, October 31st, 2020 is 81 years and 81 days. So the word wizard equates to 81 in English ordinal and 81 in reverse ordinal. Kobe Bean Bryant equates to 81 in reverse full reduction and 810 in English Sumerian. And of course you would overlook the 0, exclude it, so that gives you another 81. Okay. Halloween has 81 date numerology. You would add 10 plus 31 plus 20 plus 20 for this year. So it had a 81 date numerology because 10 plus 31 plus 20 plus 20 equates to 81. Okay. As we all know, 81 was a huge number in Kobe's career. He scored his iconic 81 points on January 22nd, a date written 1/22. Okay, 122. So just think of how perfectly planned it has to be for Hallows Eve, sorry. So just think of how perfectly planned it has to be for Hallows Eve to be on a 81 date when Hallows Eve equates to 122 in English ordinal. These people don't miss a beat. The Lakers scored 122 points in Kobe's record game. So the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Toronto Raptors 122-104. Kobe scored 81 points, while the rest of the team scored 41 points, connecting again. Halloween 41 in PC. I don't know what does PC stand for, and if I should know, it's not coming to me right now. But also, Kobe was 41. Okay, and if you know what that PC stands for, put it in the comments. I don't get that. Okay, so Kobe would be at the following age on this year's Halloween. Okay, 41. I get that one. So, from Wednesday, August 23rd, 1978 to Saturday, October 31st, 2020 is 22,001 weeks, which is, if you read it backwards and you're omitting the zero, that's 122. 122 or 22,221. Okay, like his record game came on the 22nd day of January, which would be 221. It's crazy. The game took place the same year Gianna was born. If we check the span to Gianna's birthday, it's 120 days. Wow. So if you read the date 22-1 backwards, that's 122. See, I'm telling you, this is crazy. Crazy. Okay. And the word All Halloween equates to 120 in English ordinal. 81 is also the ritual number. This number connects his wife, who dressed up as the Wicked Witch of the West. So her name Vanessa equates to 81 English ordinal and 81 in Jewish ordinal. Right, yeah, and that's my name, Vanessa. So yeah, I've been knowing about the 81 for a while. So it's just crazy. Excuse me. My wrap is a little tight on my ear. Wow. So Halloween season of the witch, Halloween 3. So they're showing the banner for the picture, and that released October 22nd, 1982. So what was up there? Okay, here he goes. If you follow Zachary, and I'm sure he means Zachary K. Hubbard. If you follow Zachary, you might have heard a young man mention the following movie, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Okay? And it says, October 22nd, 1982. And then it says, could it be any other way? Kobe Bean Bryant. In trigonal cipher equals 1022, and this movie was released 1022. So, Season of the Witch, the movie title overlaps with Gigi and Kobe Bryant. 73 for reduction, 80 reverse for reduction. Season of the Witch, this is who Gigi and Kobe Bryant overlaps with. Season of the Witch equates to 73 in full reduction and 80 in reverse full reduction. As you can see, the movie released on October 22nd, a date written 10 /22. Very much like 122, where Kobe scored 81 and his wife's name is 81. See, I didn't get that part. Wow, I must have overlooked that. That's crazy. So, Kobe scored 81 and his wife's name is 81. All of this is perfectly planned. Absolutely. For the movie release to Kobe's birthday is, okay, so from Wednesday, August 23rd, 1978 to Friday, October 22nd, 1982 is 1,522 days. So let's see here, which connects again with Gigi and Kobe Bryant, which is 1522 in Jewish, 1,522. The movie will be at the following age on the night of Halloween 2020. It'll be, okay, so from October 22nd, 1982, which is a Friday, to Saturday, October 31st, 2020, is 456 months and 10 days. So, Gigi and Kobe Bryant equals 4,561. So, above here, you would have 4,561 days, and you overlook the zero. So, same numbers. This is crazy. Nice. The slogan of the movie is, okay, the night no one comes home equals 238 in Jewish ordinal and 261 in LCH Kabbalah. So did I miss something here? Or if you add these together, does it equate to what we need? But anyway, moving right along. Okay, Kobe was born on August 23rd. And you know, a lot of these deaths that I pay attention to, a lot of these deaths, a lot of them are in August. A lot of these people that are having rituals done, are their birthdays, a lot of them are in August. I'm going to have to look more into that to see why August. I need to read Rambo's posts more often so I can understand what astrology has to do with all of this. And it is, man, everything that they've told us not to do, that are the hocus pocus type stuff, or they present it to you as being foolish. These people use it. They use every single bit of it. It's crazy. Okay. Kobe was born on August 23rd, written 23/8, and died on January 26th, written 26/1. Okay. Notice the movie Halloween, Season of the Witch, released in the perfect year. The same year Vanessa, aka the witch, because she is the witch in the doggone picture, the year she was born. The year Vanessa, aka the witch, was born, May 5th, 1982. So that movie came out in 1982. And this stuff is just mind-boggling. So, All Hallow Tide equates to 82. Reverse single reduction. Vanessa Bryant equates to 82. Reverse single reduction. All right. Word or phrase. The word Bryant, well, the name Bryant equates to 82. Reverse ordinal. Wow. Speaking of witches, a topic we have covered in our blog very often, we are not surprised that they made a remark of the iconic movie The Witches, which turned 30 years old this year. We foretold this too. We wrote we should keep an eye on this movie because the word witches equals 30, and the movie just turned 30. We just knew they couldn't let this one slide. I heard that. The link for our decodes is below. In it, we mention how Vivian Westwood connected to Kobe since her husband is born January 26th and she was born in 41. We also connected her to witches in history. And man, I want to read these links, but that's probably long and I'm already at 44 minutes. Look, 44 minutes. Almost 45 minutes. But whatever you do, visit Gematria Altium's blog page. Read the information because I will be reading this stuff. I might even read it, but my goodness. Anyway, the two links are the Witch of Westwood Part 2, and the Witch of Westwood Part 3. Okay. And then it goes on, okay, since I didn't click on the links, but it says, remember, Vivian Westwood equates to 82 reverse 4 reduction. Angelica Hudson, okay, the original witch of the movie The Witches was Angelica Hudson, Hutson, and her name equates to 82 in reverse 4 reduction. The 82 is absolutely no mistake. The movie Halloween Season of the Witch connected to the following events. The 38th World Zionist Congress begins October 20th, 2020. Look at that, 222, order out of chaos, and ends October 22nd, 2020. The 38th Zionist Congress ended on the movie's 38th birthday. So 2020 minus 1982 equates to 38, the big murder number. The span reveals the release year too. So from October 22nd, 1982, which is a Friday, to Thursday, October 22nd, 2020 is 1,982 weeks, like 1982. Wow. I am telling you, see, I'm so glad that we have people who love to decode, because all of this extra stuff that is very relevant, I wouldn't find it. I wouldn't, I am not that good, but I believe the more I read Gematria Altium's work, the more better, you become. And this stuff is mind blowing. Okay, Vanessa is currently 38. All of this is perfect. That is why Anne Hathaway was casted to play Angelica's role in the remake of The Witches, which released on October 22nd, the 38th birthday of the movie, with witch in the title. It truly is the season. Oh my goodness. Anne Hathaway takes on role Angelica Hudson made famous in remake of The Witches. So Anne Hathaway, her date of birth is November 12th, 1982. Of course. And she will turn 38. Fitting ritual as usual. Angelica played the Grand Witch at 38. And Angelica Hudson was born July 8, 1951. And The Witch's initial release, February 16, 1990. So, from Sunday, July 8, 1951, to Friday, February 16, 1990 is 38 years. These people do everything by these numbers, every single thing. No coincidences, absolutely right. No coincidences. Angelica's number and spans are not too great. Sadly, she should be careful. Okay, let me reread that. No coincidences. Angelica's number and spans are not too great. Okay, sadly, she should be careful. We want to continue by explaining the very importance of the number 82 in relation to who Vanessa dressed as. The real Wicked Witch of the West, Margaret Hamilton. Okay. So, Margaret Bernard Hamilton was an American film character actress best known for her portrayal of the Wicked Witch of the West and her Kansas counterpart, Elmira Gulch, Gulch. Okay, I remember that. I used to love Wizard of Oz, as a matter of fact. Okay, in Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's classic film, The Wizard of Oz. Okay, she was born December 9th, 1902 in Cleveland, Ohio. And she died May 16th, 1985 in Salisbury, Connecticut. Okay, so notice the real Witch of the West died at age 82. So, from Tuesday, December 9th, 1902 to Thursday, May 16th, 1985 is 82 years. If we check closer, we see she will turn 118 years old this year in December. 2020 minus 1902 equals 118. So is somebody gonna die? Look. If we look a bit closer, we see she is also 43,100 days old. This matters because from Tuesday, December 9th, 1902 to Wednesday, December 9th, 2020 is, 43,100 days. I don't know what I said earlier, but that's what it should have been. 43,100 days old. Okay, there you go. So, wow. Gigi and Kobe together equates to 431 in reverse satanic. And remember, when we're reading the number for 43,100 days, you can omit the numbers and then it matches perfectly with Gigi and Kobe in being 431 in reverse satanic cipher. Wow. And 431 is the 83rd prime number. My gosh. We found a very interesting observation. They recently changed Vanessa's name to Vanessa Marie Bryant. It used to be Vanessa Lane, Laine Bryant. What? I never knew that because I don't follow celebrities like that anyway. But they... okay, I got to start over. Okay. We found a very interesting observation. They recently changed Vanessa's name to Vanessa Marie Bryant. It used to be Vanessa Lane Bryant. We have her in this blog and have never seen Marie. Wow. So, the name Vanessa Lane Marie Bryant equates to 95 in full reduction and 148 in reverse full reduction. And the word Halloween, of course, equates to 95 English ordinal and 148 reverse ordinal. Wow. If we check Vanessa's spans to see, if we check Vanessa's spans, we see she will be 180 days into her age. So from Tuesday, May 5th, 2020 to Saturday, October 31st, 2020 is 180 days. And the name Vanessa in full reduction equates to 18. Okay? So, of course, 180, you ignore the zero, so it's another 18. There is a lot with the deceased cast of The Wizard of Oz, but we have to present the most valuable information. We believe there is something in the works because all this is no mistake. Please stay tuned for part 2, where we will decode a very interesting find. Wow. Thank you so very much, Gematria Altium, for such very well done information. And I will definitely go back and read these links because I want to know what the information is. But maybe I will just do that, come back and do a video reading the links that they provided. But make sure you visit gematriaaltum.blogspot.com. They do wonderful work. They do really good work. Be sure to check out Simple Truth television.blogspot.com. Read his blogs, and of course I know you guys read Zachary K. Hubbard's blogs. You know, his stuff is just, man, he's the man when it comes to gematria, and I am glad to know what this gematria stuff is. And oh, but you know, there's one thing I did want to mention. I wanted to mention it in the beginning of my video, and I'm going to mention it now. But I was watching, you know, I like watching other, you know, videos and things that has nothing to do with gematria. You know, you want to have some sort of normalcy in your life. But, you know, I really enjoy watching these young guys in a video called Twins the New Trend. And I really like, you know, they react to music and whatnot and jokes. And as a matter of fact, I had never heard of Bill Burr until I watched these young men, Twins the New Trend. But today, the day that leaves 42 days left in the year, they had a surprise visit from Barack Obama. But I did a soft decode, and I'm pretty sure these young men don't know what gematria is, and I'm not hating on them for talking to the president, but I'm just saying, you know, this is such a wicked world we live in, and I just hope that these young men, you know, I hope they prosper, and I hope they continue to do well, but I just hope nothing happens to them or anyone close to them. But anyway, now, so Twins the New Trend equates to 211 in reverse ordinal, which is the 47th prime number. So we know anything dealing with DC pretty much is 47, like White House is 47, President 47, blah blah blah. You know, Republican, Democrat equates to 47. Okay. So they were, you know, had a surprise visit from Barack Obama. So of course the name Barack Obama equals 76. The word Negro equals 76. We know that. So the twins' names, their names, Tim and Fred Williams. That equates to 84, and of course Jesuit equals 84. Okay. So the one of the young men, their name Fred Williams, equals 59 and 76. Just like Barack Obama equals 76, okay? And Tim Williams equates to 76, just like Barack Obama equals 76. And they chose a Bob Dylan song, you know, because Barack Obama's book, President Obama, his book is entitled A Promised Land, which equates to 76 as well. And all of this is in reverse reduction. The 76s are in reverse reduction. Okay. So, but it's just amazing. You know, and the N word equals 42. And so they were interviewed or surprised by President Obama on a date that leaves 42 days in the year, and the N word equals 42. So we know that. So this is what I'm saying. You know, why does it have to be this way? Why does it have to be numerically valuable to these people? So if these young men ever just find out about what gematria is, I'm not in any way telling them what to do with their channel. Hey, you do what suits you, but just learn about gematria for your own safety, if nothing else. If you have to do it on the download, do it, you know. But this stuff is just amazing to me. I mean, no matter what it is, it has to match numerically. But anyway, with that said, if anyone else does a decode on these young men and their surprise interview with President Obama, I'd like to hear what you found, and you can leave it in the comments. But anyway, have a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow with the reading of someone else's blog page. And for the channel Twins the New Trend, I think everyone should watch it. I mean, I like what they're doing. I like to see their reactions to songs that I grew up listening to, and they're listening to them for the first time. Anyway, you guys stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.